Welcome back, dear listener.
Now, you hold on now, that's my line. Oh, dear listener, we are back with this city's own Senator Walter Jacobs. Now, Senator
You know,
Jacobs...
before the break, I didn't know if you'd be able to speak, Remy. You were so worked up over this.
Well, can you blame me? I mean, my God, this Styron character. I just have to wonder who he thinks he is.
You're absolutely right, Remy.
Come again?
Bourbon City. You are witnessing history in the making. Remy Duval is at a loss for words.
Well, in all my days, I never thought I'd hear Senator Walter Jacobs, the pit bull of the parish, say the words, "You're right, Remy."
Well, it happens on occasion.
Oh, not very often, though.
Well, no. Now listen, I think this book, The Confessions of Nat Turner by William Styron, I don't know. We got to that argument by some of our more liberal constituents that this filth should be taught in our schools.
Well, they claiming it's their First Amendment right to teach it.
Yeah, well, the First Amendment allows us freedom of speech, but it doesn't mean we're obligated to expose our young people to this kind of trash.
Exactly.
Now, parents should have more say on the matter than some teacher or East Coast educated bureaucrat. You know, especially books that teach such self-loathing and revulsion for the people of the South.
Well, that right there, I think that's what caused me the most agitation. You know, the notion that we're somehow keeping these young people from new ideas.
Yeah.
What about protecting them from bad
That's
ideas?
right.
It comes down to this socialistic type of thing is what I...
I agree.
Why does white Christian America have to become the whipping boy for every half-baked idea and perversion of history out there? I can't think of anything more dangerous than manufacturing sympathy for a killer like Nat Turner.
That's right.
And then exposing that kind of thinking to young people? Oh, in the first place, it's irresponsible. And in the other, beyond telling white young men and women that they're somehow the villains in history, what do you think it says to colored youth who get hold of this garbage? What's going to happen to the head of a colored student sitting across from a white student in one of these newly integrated schools after he's read about the wild-eyed exploits of a murdering slave?
That feels deliberate, don't it?
Yes, it does. And that's a trick of the intellectual establishment. Since they've christened it as some kind of masterpiece, they also get to paint any dissent from the people who actually live in the South as some kind of proof that we're on the wrong end of the intellectual divide they create.
Twice in one day. You're right, Remy. I mean, amazing, I know.
Come on, Nick, there's every penny. What's not to love?
Shit's going wrong down here. Yeah, we've got a report of a car being stolen at Irish Point. If any units have time, maybe go take a statement?
You hungry? Because I just ate.
Then I guess I'm good.
I could go for some ice cream later on.
Yeah, sure, I'll keep that in mind. What's this all about?
We're meeting a friend at a Cuban restaurant in the French Ward, a place called Villa Del Mar. I'll fill you in on the way. Let's go.
This friend we're meeting, is it someone I know?
Nah, ex-company pal Robert Marshall. Has a line on an asshole we worked with before your time. Man by the name of Connor Aldridge.
I remember the name. Two of you had some kind of falling out.
The fallout would suggest there was a time when we were in.
You're dragging my ass around town because of it. Something had to go. Down.
Look, all you need to know is that Aldridge is a traitorous cocksucker who got good men killed. And if he's in New Bordeaux, I promise you it's not for the booze and cheap blowjobs.
Never is.
You ever get a chance to meet up with that gal you kept going on about? The one with the ass?
Well, they all got asses, but I assume you mean Regine.
Regine. Yeah, that's the one. So how about it?
Nah. I mean, I saw her around, but shit went off the rails. What about that girl who kept writing you? She seemed cool.
Yeah, real cool. Right up until she went and got hitched to an accountant from New York City.
Shit. Sorry, man.
I had some friends of mine run a report on him, pulled everything. Seems like...
Where the fuck is Marshall?
Hey.
Sorry to keep you ladies waiting. Robert Marshall. Johnny Boy and I work together at the company. Excuse me. You know, I gave you a shot to sit in the back seat and you didn't take it.
Oh.
Ungrateful fuck. Sorry about that.
Marshall here is one of New Bordeaux's finest bounty hunters.
Is that a...
Cattle prod. Works every time. Although it does create a hell of a mess when my skips shit themselves.
Well, I'll keep that in mind.
So what did you learn about Aldridge?
Little birdie told me he's been sniffing around our favorite Cuban bartender, Horatio Balmana.
Balmana. Are you sure?
Afraid so.
If Aldridge is such a big deal, why is he exposing himself over a bartender?
Therein lies the question, my dark-skinned compadre.
Let's go.
Looks like someone was intent on keeping folks inside.
Let's get in there.
Jeez.
God damn.
No more plantains for me.
Hello? Anyone here? What kind of sick fuck shoots up a birthday party?
Aldridge doesn't see the world the way we do. There is no order and there are no rules that he won't break.
That's why I had to get away from him. And that life.
You sure about Marshall? Man seems kind of tilted.
Tilted? Nah, he's good.
Hey, this fella down here is still alive.
Oh, wait, no, that's, Brian.
False alarm, he's dead.
Okay, yeah. So maybe he's a little off. Almana could be upstairs. Let's go. Fucking Aldridge.
Over there.
God damn.
Meet Horatio Balmana. Shit.
Really?
What? It's an Upman. Balmana was a pilot in the Cuban Revolutionary Armed Forces. Back in November '62, the Navy found him and a couple of his pals floating in the Gulf, and they brought him in.
Which is where you come in, I suppose.
I was already a nom, but I heard about it. Balmana spilled everything he knew about Castro. We planted a news story about the crew being found dead. And that poor bastard ended up here, tending bar.
The way this hand's cut up, Aldridge knows what he's doing. He was trying to get Balmana to talk. You all right?
Huh? Yeah, I'm fine.
Yeah! I got him.
Try not to kill this one, Lincoln.
Don't let that cocksucker get away.
Not a chance. Come on, get out. Why the hell did you make me chase you like that? Come meet my friend. Come here.
Don't kill me, man. Don't kill me.
Why the fuck you running?
Have you seen you?
Fair point. Come on. I got someone who wants to talk to you.
It's damn good bourbon, huh?
Oh, is that an Upman you're smoking?
Goddamn right it is.
Moving up in the world.
Who the fuck are you guys?
What's your name?
Fernando. La gente me llama.
Huh?
People call me Chucky.
You let people call you Chucky? Why would you... You know, forget it. There's a dead man upstairs, name's Balmana.
Yes, so?
So, the man we're after is the one who shot the living shit out of this place.
What's that got to do with me?
You're not too bright, are you, Chucky?
Oh, fuck! Oh.
You're the sole survivor of a goddamn massacre. That's what it's got to do with you. So, tell us what you heard.
All right. Tommy, the man who came in here, he was asking about a house.
How? What house?
I don't know. Balmana refused to say anything, and then he started screaming. Then he gave him a name, Pedro. Pedro Pang.
Say it again, so I can hear it.
Pedro Pang.
Jesus Christ. And that was it?
He told another man he was with that they need to get the crew to the plane as quickly as possible. That's everything I hear. On my mother.
That mean anything to you?
Pedro Pan's a code name for a CIA safe house here in the city. Can you keep our pal here on ice back at your place?
Sure thing. All right, let's go check out your new digs, Princess.
Oh.
Two of you find yourselves in need of sniper support, hit me up on the radio.
Adios, Chucky.
Stand up.
No telling what Aldridge is after. The Pedro Pan safe house is located in an old distillery in the southwest corner of the bayou.
All right, let's go. So from the looks of that restaurant, Aldridge had some well-trained men working with him.
No surprise. Cocksucker was always partial to freelancers.
Never could see the appeal of using mercenaries myself.
Didn't see you complaining when that Noong MSF battalion saved our asses last year.
Those are some mean motherfuckers. Lucky they were on our side.
Mercs aren't exactly known for being cuddly. Wouldn't last long if they were. God damn it, I left my cigarettes back at the restaurant.
Brother, you need to get yourself some loving. Your ass is wound tight.
Well, that may be true. The only thing unwinding my ass is a bullet in that motherfucker's head.
All right, talk to me. Why the fuck you got such a hard-on for this cat? And don't give me any of that traitorous fuck shit. Because while all that may be true, there's something else here.
You and me, we've been through a lot of shit together. Shit no one else knows about. Oh, the things we've had to do for our country.
Oh, fuck you, man. Don't give me the God and country speech. Save that for the goddamn grunts.
My point, Lincoln, is that we share a lot of secrets between us, but we also have a lot to keep to ourselves. Never ask the other. This one stays with me. At least for now.
Shit. All right. Fuck it. But I ain't promising to let this go for good.
Fine. Safe house should be coming up. We're here. Motherfuck! There's the way in back here. It's usually guarded, but under the circumstances, we should be okay.
What's the layout of this place?
The primary offices are outfitted with a mainframe computer system. Whatever Aldridge is here for, it's likely to be located there. God damn it!
You see what I did to your friend here.
Yes. And are you gonna be the same defiant motherfucker whose brains are gonna rain down on this earth? No.
Good. Now let's go.
God damn it. They're gonna kill every last agent if we don't do something.
Then let's go stop.
Going in quiet.
getting a moving.
Well,
Maybe you can find this fuck.
can you move? I get your ass gone.
Thank you.
I can do quite. Could never get into moving guns. You could do real time for that shit.
Thank you, Beth. That's all of them for now.
Don't stick around. Just go. Was that a mailroom back there?
Inspection station. We review every piece of mail leaving and entering the country. How else would we keep an eye on all those commie sympathizers?
Yeah. How else?
Fucking smart mouth cocksucker. You just made it harder on yourself, pal.
Ain't getting shit from me.
Guess we'll see about that.
Check every corner. Whatever the fuck ever.
Dead before he hit it. Looks like the last one.
Ocho, payday. Take that day train.
Over there! Backpack! Hey! Do not touch that.
Ocho, payday. Take that day train. Take that day.
Almost here! Eyes up. Guys, on tango!
ASAP.
Healing our people! I ain't scared of you.
Don't think about it.
Don't let me move!
Incoming!
Get
Hit
low!
him hard, Staff Sergeant!
Weapon fits my hand just right.
Like the last one.
Motherfuckers over here! This is the last moment of your mission!
They've got any more buddies?
All right, we're good.
Shit. The security door's been engaged. Let's see if we can get it open. You hang on to it. I'll slide under, hold it open for you from the other side. You got it?
You got it?
But make it snappy.
Mind telling me why the CIA needs a compound like this in New Bordeaux?
Data sorting, signal traffic decoding, all for the Southeast United States and the Caribbean.
So snooping on our enemies and our friends.
It's the friends who fuck you the worst.
Yeah, where's the fucking safe? There it is. There's no safe. Aldridge! Welcome to the show, Johnny. Yes! You got one last chance. What's it going to be?
Don't tell that cocksucker anything. You gotta stand strong.
Oh, that's easy for him to say when he's out there, right? Show me where the safe is before I blow your fucking head off. All right. Just Oh, you fucking coward! He's gonna kill you regardless!
Attaboy. How's the hand?
How's the face?
Tell me, who's your colorful friend?
I'm the motherfucker who's gonna shove his colorful foot up your ass.
Oh, I like him, Johnny. He's a keeper. Just take what you want and go. Jackpot. Fuck.
Now what?
I'll tell you now what. Come here. What? Oh, get up. So long, Johnny.
You fucking bastard. I'm gonna fucking kill you, Aldridge.
Maybe. Maybe not.
Fuck! We got company.
We need to get in there and find out what Aldridge was after.
There's gotta be a key card around here somewhere.
Check the desks, the bodies, everywhere. God damn it. Fuck! Come on! Open, god damn it! Motherfuck! Check the bodies, the desks, anything. We need that key card.
Found the car.
Get over here and get this door open.
God damn it!
What'd he take?
Surveillance photos, satellite imagery, and asset files from anyone who's come into the country from Cuba over the last 10 years. Fuck!
What the hell's this guy after? You know something.
I've had my suspicions ever since Chucky said he overheard Aldridge talking about a plane. Balmana and his crew were piloting a plane out of Havana, but they weren't looking to defect. They were returning something that didn't belong to them. The CIA codenamed the incident Devachka, which in Russian means little girl or commie princess or some goddamn thing. Anyway, the plane's cargo was part of a Russian R-12 theater ballistic missile.
Which part are we talking about?
The thermonuclear warhead part.
Well, this shit just got a hell of a lot more interesting.
A storm took the plane down mid-flight. Balmana and his crew bailed. After 12 months of searching, the CIA considered Devachka lost at sea. Nothing to be done about it.
Unless it wasn't lost at sea.
Unless it wasn't. If Aldridge gets his hands on this, there's no telling what he'll do.
All right. So if Aldridge took the files and surveillance photos to track this thing down, then we need another way to find it. What about Balmana's crew?
If we could track down another one of the assholes that was on that flight, they may be able to tell us what we need to know. The mainframe's connected to a network that should allow us to patch in and access Balmana's files. Okay. We got it.
It was a 4-man crew on the plane.
Uh-huh.
2 of them managed to make it back to Havana. But Balmana and a man by the name of Ruben Paez came to the States.
Where's Paez now?
Looks like the CIA got him a job as a janitor at an apartment store in Frisco Fields.
There's no way Aldridge leaves a loose end like that kicking around. The poor bastard's on his way out, he doesn't even know it.
Then I guess we better get to Paez before Aldridge does.
This man, Connor Aldridge. When did you first meet him?
June 1954. We went into Guatemala as part of PB Success, and then we went our separate ways. And ran into each other again in Vietnam.
Well, according to these reports, Mr. Aldridge was very successful in infiltrating the NVA. So successful, in fact, he cultivated several contacts that became double agents.
That's one way of putting it.
And how would you put it?
Let's just say you shouldn't believe everything you read. I can type up some bullshit on fancy letterhead, doesn't change the fact that it's bullshit.
Mr. Donovan, did you or did you not have contact with Connor Aldridge in the summer of 1968 in New Bordeaux?
That cocksucker died in an alleyway in Saigon. I'm done talking about it.
I need to call this in to Langley. Meet me in the French ward, and we'll track down Paez. Let's go. We need to get to Paez. One of my guys picked up chatter on the wire. A crew of Aldridge's men are moving towards Paez as we speak. Think you can get us there ahead of them?
I'm up for trying.
Good. Let's go. The department store Paez works out of is up in Frisco Fields. A place called Bois Rose.
Right, we'll get there right quick. How exactly does an old money shop like Rose end up employing a Cuban exile working for the CIA?
Old money comes with a lot of old secrets. And 10,000 taxpayer dollars each month.
You motherfuckers call me a criminal.
Come on, my grandmother can drive faster than this.
Well, let's go get the old bag and see what she can do.
There's Bois Rose.
No sign of Aldridge's mercs.
This hour, Paez should be on duty with the rest of the janitorial staff. Let's get in there and find him.
We're closed.
Motherfucker, do we look like we're here to buy a goddamn blender?
Paez, where is he?
Look, last time I saw him, he was on the 3rd floor.
Thanks, buddy. Oh, and you and your crew who want to keep breathing should clear out. There's some real assholes on their way here. Some of this shit costs more than I take home in a year.
Yeah, but you spend it on cheap booze and loose women.
The booze is never cheap.
Excuse yourself.
Hey, pal, get out of here. Cops are on their way. You know about it.
Oh, shit, thanks. Yourself.
You buy it?
Depends. Who the fuck is asking?
Two motherfuckers who are trying to keep your ass alive.
We need to move. Now. Quiet as a mouse.
Go for his gun! Get up, taking cover! You won't let me move! You go.
It's about you, a bunch of your Cubano pals, and one goddamn nuke.
Oh, and I can assume that they want me dead and you want me alive.
You most certainly can, brother.
There's no end to these dickheads.
Motherfuckers over here! Shit, I'm taking cover! Killing our people!
Lincoln, Paez is shot.
Can you move?
I'll be okay.
You won't let me move! Stand down! I'm hit! Shit! You won't let me move! I hurt him! Stand down! This is the last moment of your miserable...
Like the last one.
He's coming this way! Ah, and you worry about you! I'm not gonna let one fucking bullet slow me down! You won't let me move! Down! They're killing our people! I have put one in...
Let's move. Paez, you let us handle the shooting from here on out.
No argument for me.
Gentlemen, I think we found our ride out of here. Paez, you're riding shotgun. Lincoln, I'm on the tour. You read my mind.
Donovan, you got company. I see that. Lay down the fire. Don't stop until all the mercs are killed. The store's gonna make me replace this uniform. Esos cabrones. Coño. On the right! Coming from the right! This has been fun, fellas. But yeah, I think I'm gonna need a doctor now. Those fuckers on the right! Don't stop now! Paez is looking worse. Deal with those mercs so we can get under marshals. Mercs, on our left. Yeah, I don't suppose either of you is a doctor. 4 assholes on our route. Lay down the fire. That's it. Brace yourself. Here we go. Oh, shit. Hell yeah. That's the last of them. Paez, how you feeling? Anybody else cold? Hold tight. We'll get you patched up.
We need to get him inside.
Hold on, buddy.
We brought you a live one.
Yeah, I can see that. Jesus Christ, what the fuck happened to you guys?
One of Aldridge's men clipped him.
Oh, God, I don't want to die.
You're not gonna die. Tell me your name.
Ruben.
Ruben, well, lucky for you, I've had my fair share of battlefield stops. Do you know what that means?
No.
Means you're gonna be just fine. Looks like the bullet went clean through. All right, move your hand. This is gonna hurt. Yeah.
Hey, your plane. Where is it?
There was a storm.
Yeah, we know about the storm. Where'd you go down?
Last readings was 22.5 degree latitude and 87.9 degree longitude.
Why the fuck were you heading west?
After that shit with Kennedy, Khrushchev told Fidel to return the warhead. He didn't want to send with the disassembled missiles, so we arranged to meet the Russians at an airstrip outside of Mexico City.
Perfect. Thanks, Paez.
Ay, me cago en tu madre. Huh?
Sure. Look, I'm gonna get us a boat. You meet me when you're ready.
You got this?
Yeah, go on. Get your boy here patched up and out of town.
Hey, hey.
Oh, you bastard.
problem with these so-called enlightened men in the movement? They're supposed to be plugged in, but most? No, all of them are just trying to get their little peckers wet. Really, no thanks. I've got enough ticket in my life. What's it give you? Money and a whole lot of nothing else.
Need someone to get this cash out in the bayou.
Sure thing, Cher. Heading your way now.
Got something I can hang on
Better
to
not
for
lose
you?
this.
Okay, I'm good to go.
I'm running low on all kinds of shit. Can you help me out in the bayou?
Be out directly.
Anything you want here?
Let me see what you got.
Okay. Happy with that. See you later.
Seriously, what the fuck is a cotillion?
Boat's fueled, our course charted. Ready when you are, Captain.
Right then. Let's go get that motherfucker. That motherfucker better still be there.
He will be. Has to be.
All right, man, enough. We've been running all over the goddamn place. It's about time you tell me what went down between you and Aldrich.
It's 1963. I'd been in country a little under 2 years.
John.
Chong Shin Shak.
Stay out of this, Johnny.
That's not exactly my style. Chong's not coming.
What did you do?
Let's just say Chong had a little accident. Fell down a very deep well. But not before he spilled all your dirty little secrets. Like how you've been feeding intel to the NVA? The US government executes traitors, you know that, right? Fuck you. I'm hoping they'll hang you. But I will settle for a firing squad. Let's go.
I'm gonna need something juicy to shoot things over with the NVA. So why don't you tell me where those SOG recon teams are headed?
You really think that I didn't pass on what Trong told me? Right now, every moron in your little circle jerk is being rounded up. I always thought the company was halfway decent at screening out dumbasses. Guess I was wrong.
That's funny. That's real funny.
Before he could go to work on me, a couple MPs showed up. They heard the shot and came running.
And Aldridge escaped.
He's a slippery little fucker, I'll give him that much. Come on, let's go find that goddamn pissant.
Let's move to high ground, get eyes on the situation.
Got intel on this place?
Used to have a decent fishing industry, but that died off a while ago. Residents relocated to the mainland. Island's been abandoned ever since. Looks like Aldridge and his men went this way.
I heard it was a whole squad of motherfuckers who swooped in and grabbed hides. Nah, that's a load of shit. It was 2 guys. You're telling me that 2 guys took out that many of our men? I'm telling you, it was 2 guys who took out that many of our guys. And it's those same 2 men who are likely heading here. Goddamn. You're just full of good news, aren't you? It's a gift.
Dealer's choice. I can handle this, friend. Feast your eyes on the town of Hermosa Pez, or what remains of it anyway.
Looks like Aldridge's merc set up camp by that old church.
Someone must be in charge down there. We should see what we can get out of him. Looks like they got some high-power weaponry over there. One asshole manning it. Try not to piss him off?
Nah, I'm just gonna go give him a hug.